Greetings everyone, it's Robert here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So we are on day 3 of Deadeus. And okay, so I had a little bit of a play about with it as well because I was really curious about a couple of things and something I did learn. Right. So we can get the sacrificial knife. It requires some rather a little bit of ingenuity, I say. Not really ingenuity, not a huge amount. What we need to do is we just need to make sure the guy is not looking at us when we try to take it. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna like play through this day to a certain extent. So obviously we're gonna talk to, oh hang on a minute, I forgot to switch it over. Yeah, okay. I just had this, I just had this flash of like, oh my god, was the entire second day just not actually played? It's like, yes I did. In fact, actually I am just going to go check something very quickly right now because I have just scared myself just ever so slightly. Yeah, we're all good. So yeah, Mama's gonna tell us everything. Yeah, just do the usual thing. Right. You know what I will do though? We're gonna pop in on our friends because I think that's gonna be important, isn't it? Well, I think we'll check in on all the friends. Your visit here really seems to be helping her. I just want to say thank you. She's not dead, so that's a good start. You're back. Yes, I am. There was another nightmare last night. I guess you had another one too. This time in mine there were 2 men in strange robes from before. Although they were dressed the same, they seemed different. They said they needed my skin for a ritual. What kind of sense does that make? Besides, I'm kind of using it right now. Get your skin, shove it. Let me know if you find anything. Look! I know the last few days have been really difficult. None of this would be ideal, but you've been really kind to me. It's meant a lot, like really. The flowers and making sure I'm okay every day. I don't know who would have done that if not for you. My heart just feels so full. Oh god, I can't see how much it all meant to me. When you leave, I'm gonna head up the mountain. After all you've done with everything in the village, come up and meet me, okay? If this is the last day, I don't want to spend it alone. It could be nice to sit with you and watch it. Maybe see you in a bit? Oh no, her heart is full. No, it's a diary. I honestly don't know what I would have done without him. For all this, it's been the worst week of my life and he has been here every day to check in on me. I guess if this is my last week on Earth, if nothing else, he has made it a good one. Oh, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. Right, so we've got a lot of like people to check in on. He's starting to really scare me. He doesn't leave his room anymore. I heard him screaming and shouting, but whenever I go up there to see him, he don't leave him alone. Yeah. Hey, buddy, you're back. Oh, you had another nightmare too? I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe if I don't sleep, I won't have a nightmare. That's what I'll do. What's that? Oh, last night's nightmare? This one seemed connected to the last one. Weird, right? The 37 guy was back. Only this time, he told me he needed my skin. He had this weird-looking knife, and as he lunged at me, I woke up screaming. I don't want to do this anymore. Right, so one of the things I do need to check is if the female friend is still actually in her house. Because if she's already gone up, then she's already left. But, right. Oh, so the question is, what are we going to do? I have a few thoughts. Can you feel that? Something is wrong. I can't put my finger on what, but I think something bad is going to happen today. Well, I guess it's the last day before you kids get some time off. Try and enjoy it. I'm not going to enjoy it because everyone's going to be murdered. Oh, hello there. Feel free to take a seat. Welcome to the Religious Studies. Today we're going to learn a little about Deadeus. Throughout the history of this village, time and time again, mass hysteria prevails as the village folk prepare for the coming of their perceived god, Deadeus. It's been long believed that Deadeus granted us flesh and gave us all our form. It would be frightfully rude not to be grateful for his gift, would it not? Now, every 15 years or so, he comes back. Some believe we have outstayed our welcome. Some think he regrets us. Others just think he is checking in. But it is commonly believed that he wants us to return our flesh. There are several documents about a ritual that has been performed to satiate him. Perhaps you've read them. I don't know if they've been performed this time, but then again, we never do. All we know is that he never arrives. So let's hope something is keeping an eye on that. And keeping an eye on this, would be a shame if... Oh, would be a shame if we all died tomorrow. Quicker than I thought. Yeah, I guess that's how. That's us for now. No school tomorrow. What's that? Yeah, the weekend. Sure. Oh, actually, buddy. Sorry about your cat. What's that about? Yeah, sorry about your cat, mate. I do feel bad about that. I really do. Oh, welcome to class. Today, let's learn a little bit about the history of our village. So, our village has a little bit of an unfortunate reputation. We have one of the highest mortality rates of any village, and yet no one has been able to confirm any deaths out of the ordinary. We aren't sure where they are going. This fact goes hand in hand with the fact that we historically have had many instances of cult behaviour. Many sightings have been reported, but no one has been interrogated or come forward. But the amount of death and sighting to make any kind of sense, they must be hidden among... Oh dear. There's no school tomorrow, so I guess I'll see you next week. Someone stole the star it was going to dig up. Wah! That was me. And I've placed it for a ritual, because I am going to go do a ritual. Hey there, there's no class today, so see you next week. Oh! By the way, now, call me crazy, and I bet you will, but I think that meteor was actually a space helmet. I know, right? That's ridiculous. But I can't think of a single other explanation for it. You listen here. You keep that thing safe. I wouldn't want its own to come looking for me. Is there a UFO ending to this game? Oh, I hope so. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? So we know about you. You're angry because I stole your flowers. Yeah, Graves hold a secret we know about you. It's getting to be about that time, kid. You might want to get a shuffle on with that ritual. I don't know about you, mate, but I don't fancy the end of the world. How do you know about me and the ritual? You made me jump. Someone broke our window. Why would anyone do this? It's going to take a lot more than that to stop this arrival, that's for sure. If you track down here, tell me, and I want a word with them. Do you notice the beautiful melody? We have quite the talented organ player. This song is said to be hundreds of years old. It's called The Gift of Life. It's quite a fitting ode to Deadeus. It's a beautiful hymn. Right. I think I've been everywhere else, haven't I? Library. We haven't been to the library yet. Hello there. I'm just keeping an eye whilst the librarian goes up to the storeroom to track down a book for someone. Shouldn't be too long. If you need anything from him, he should be up there. If anything were to happen to me, know that I have a $5 bill for the fines and 3/4 for the phone calls. I shouldn't need anything else. Scientists can't directly observe black holes with telescopes. that detect X-rays like other forms of electromagnetic radiation. We can, however, infer the presence of black holes and study them by detecting their effects on other matter nearby. Thank you, NASA. Once again. The rings of Deadeus. It is often thought that Deadeus will enter our world through a hole in our universe, which prevailing theory is the sun, but plenty of references to becoming God can be found around our humble village. There is said to be an order called the Sons of Deadeus, who don robes adorned with rings on the forehead, as if to let Deadeus into their very mind. Keep a watchful eye for rings and circles, dear readers. Ooh, okay. It goes on like this for pages and pages. Right. So. Oh, you! Where have you hidden it? Don't you understand? Today is the last day to use it. Look, I understand the secrecy, of course I do. Even if you aren't going to talk to me, make sure you put that book on that pedestal. I don't want to die. Oh, hello, young man. Good to see you back. Why am I in here? Well, there is one particular book that a customer's been after and tried to dig it out. Between you and me, he's been frightfully rude. I did steal that book. He is absolutely right. Right, so. I am going to save the game because there's a couple of things I want to try. And they're all not good things, mind you. None of them are good things. First things first, let's sleep on it. Because we've done a handful of things. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the... That's the same ending that I got the first time round. That is fine. Right, so. All these rings, Bob. Yeah, I mean, so many rings. Okay. So my friend should have left. Shouldn't she? Yeah, she's no longer here. So, I'm gonna big brain this a little bit. Let's head to the church. And we're going to grab the sacrificial knife. I don't like this in the slightest. I don't like what I might have to be doing here. So, obviously, if we try and take it now, he'll be like, hey, don't touch that. And what we do is we wait for him to sort of, he's looking this way, we wait till he's looking to the left. There we go. Quickly pocket the knife. Yay! And then this guy's like, oh, I'm in so much trouble. Let's hope it wasn't the original owner. For our sakes. So I can use the knife. I can start doing the 37 skins ritual myself. Be interesting. In fact, there's 11 endings. But yeah, we can go around and we can kind of like start murdering people. Not that I want to do that. But now, two things. First things first. I've got the knife. Let me just check something. Yeah, so I'm missing like a couple of items. There's another key. I don't want to start like killing people. We don't want to go in there because that's where all the drinking is going on and the poison. So I wonder if I still had the space helmet. weird keyhole here. Mystery key doesn't fit in here. So I'm going to try something. We're going to go up and see our friend. Your game! You know, despite everything, how truly awful this week has been, I think it's been sobering, and the world suddenly comes into perspective when you realise there's nothing you can do to change it. Is it worth doing awful things in an attempt to do so, or is it better to just ride it out, see where it takes us? There's two options here when you think about it. Now, you see, okay. Now, like the previous time, I'm guessing the sun's going to break, Deadeus is going to come out and he's going to murder us all. Either we die, or we don't. Alright. Now, interestingly enough, this one's slightly different, isn't it? This ending's slightly different. Because, I'm pretty sure it's usually a light background on dark text. I might very well be wrong. Just skip through a bit. Yeah, dedicated to each of us. How many dedications have we had? Okay. So let's restart. Now did I... No, I need to go back and grab the knife, don't I? Let's go back and grab the knife. So there are 3 things I want to look at with the knife. So I will save it after getting it. I also know that if I was to get the knife, I can jump into the sea and die. That's theoretically that is an ending. Come on, buddy. Turn around so I can steal the knife and do some terrible, terrible things. Because I have a thought. Because our murder friend, I think when we found that our mum had died, I want to say it said something was taken from her neck, and I think that's important. I think that's a hint to something. So I'm not going to enjoy this. But save the game. So I want to try something. Use the knife. Yes. Oh, you obtained Mother's key. You see, this is the important thing. The key. I didn't want to do that, but I think it's the only way to get the key. And I'm curious about what this key does. This key feels like it's like super important. Like another ending. Obviously, one of the other things is you got the guy doing the ritual of the 37 skins. He's going to be running around. That would be an interesting, like, thing. Weird, Mum's key fits. Ooh. What's here? Oh, hey, is this our dad? Hey, Dad. It is our dad. Oh, sweet Jesus. He's been chained to the wall. He must have been an earlier sacrifice. He carved a deciduous ring on his forehead. Oh, it's so deep it marked the bone. Mum did this? Was she planning on doing the same to me? She had the key. There's a carving beside him. It looks like he took it with his bare hands. My little boy, I sincerely hope that you never find out what remains of me after all this. But please, know this. If this nightmare I'm going through was enough to give you a chance at your life, well then, maybe it was worth it after all. Yeah, I love you. I think I'm gonna stay here a bit. I don't want to leave him. I don't care what happens. And then, boom, this will be one of the... That's another ending. So basically, another ending is we find what happened to our dad, and then we go die. Right. So, now we're going to proceed on to the ending that I really, I'm curious about, but also really don't want to do. And I mean, that will take us up to like 5 endings. We've managed to do a load of endings. Let me just double check that I've got the knife. Because here's a good question. What happens if the guy gets out of the cell? I've got that. He's going to be running around, isn't he? But he wouldn't be able to necessarily do the ritual, so I'm kind of curious. But our other ending that I want to look at is we need a full heart. The only person who I know has a full heart is the friend here. Use the knife. Oh, you obtained the full heart. Oh dear. So, no, if a full heart is required for the ritual, then I don't know. I don't know what ritual they did then. One involving the dad. I wonder what would happen if I started like doing the 7 skin stuff like 37 skins earlier. It's just really interesting that there's so much going on in this game. I love it. This is the pedestal for the full heart. Place the full heart on the pedestal? Yes. You have committed the full heart to the ritual. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh, this looks like a... This doesn't look good at all, does it? So, it's done. Here is the final piece of the ritual. Please, young, step onto the altar. Gaze into the pit. Here is where one of us throws ourselves at the Deadeus himself. Every 15 years, someone steps to the altar and meets with him to negotiate our fate. And every time he has seen our worth and spared us. Are you truly the one who will make a deal with God? The barter for all our lives. The things you have done to reach this point now stand at its final precipice. When you meet him, tell him, thank you for his gift, but we wish to keep it a little longer. Can I push this guy in? I'm sorry, it has to be this way, young one. We thank you for everything you've done so far. If only I could go meet Deadeus in your stead. Truly, I am staggeringly jealous of you. I can't push him in. Oh. Okay, you are. Haha! Wait, what? No! You were supposed to be the sacrifice! Is it over? Is that enough? I guess I better get back to bed and see what tomorrow brings. But the fact that I murdered my friend is probably, like, not particularly good. I don't want to go back downstairs. No, I probably don't want to either. Let's see if any of this worked. Probably not. I'm so glad there was an option to push him in. This is brilliant. I love it. Hey, you. Sounds like you got a full night's sleep. You never did tell me. How's that girl you were talking to? She's dead. Like, super dead. I carved her heart out. Apparently she came up with a knife as well. Ooh, you know, I think she really liked you. I wouldn't know, because you wouldn't... There's probably some other things you could do. I'm just trying to think. That's... Right, let's see what happens if we're the sacrifice, as sort of is intended. I wonder if there's someone else you can make have a full heart. Like, obviously, I took the flowers from the allotment, which was a bad thing to do. There are so many different layers to the eventing going on. I'm loving it. This is how you do like a game like this. Because because what I could do is I could... The question I have now, though, is if I was to try like get a skin from someone who is still sort of up and about. I mean, because people move around, so... But if there's multiple people on the same screen, are you going to get caught, kind of thing? It's something to experiment with, isn't it? Oh, there are so many things I want to experiment with this game. We'll do this ending and I'll check that theory out. It means I'll have to go into a place where there's multiple people, though. There's a couple of places I can think of which will do that. Whoop. So, yes, blah blah blah. Throw myself in. Welcome, thank you for the gift, but we wish to keep it for a little longer. Yeah. I guess this is it. Wait. Whee! Bye. Thank you, young one. Did he do it? Yes, your son performed very admirably. I'll see you again in 15 years. Damn it, Mum. Oh. Whoosh. Where am I? Am I dead? My clothes? Good question. Oh, I can move around. Oh. Oh, okay. I go straight up. Oh. My child, I am Deadeus. Hey, buddy. Oh. Now you're the one who gave himself all the best. Aren't you, my child? This occurs every cycle. All this death, all this upset. I merely want return to me that which I gave you, and I've been here for aeons, watching and keeping you. I'm not entitled to what I loaned you. Nothing is eternal, child. Not even me. And I long for my rest from all this. The only way I can do so is to close the book on this chapter of life. Why don't any of you understand the arrogance of you all? I see people kill each other in my name. I see tales of my existence twisted into nightmares for children. Take it from me, child. God is not on our side, on your side. I want nothing to do with this quarrel, but this is why you are here. You would give yourself to me to spare the rest? I need someone that selfless. You may remain with me here on the edge of time. When it comes to it, you will be the one who claims the death. I have spared for the time being. For now, I rest. How are you, my child? The new Deadeus. Oh, man! Am I gonna lose my skin? Right, so a thought experiment. So if we were to do the thing of the 37 skins, obviously it's asking us to basically murder every single NPC. But there are certain areas where there's 2 NPCs in a room. I wonder if... So if I was to do... talk to you. Because isn't the other guy going to freak out and I'm going to get arrested? Hey, get off her! What are you doing? I'm calling the police! I have no idea what got into you, kid, but you have to stay here until we get this all sorted. What on earth were you thinking? Welcome to hell, friend. 37. And that's what I thought. I thought that would happen. So if you want to do the 37 skins, you need... It becomes a bit of a stealth game then, which is really interesting, and I kind of like that. Obviously, you have to separate people from other people. Oh, I'm really curious. Really curious about that now. I think for the time being, we will leave it here. Because this is been fascinating. Really interesting game, and I kind of want to see what happens when you do the 37 skins. So it might be that I do another video. Oh no, I've done way too much. I spent way too long on this game, far longer than I was anticipating. But I've enjoyed every moment of it, and it does make me think about the other game that I've got, which has got loads of endings. And I'm like, do I really want to spend like the same amount of time, that same amount of dedication on that one as I have this one? We'll see how much time I have. Anyway, with that all said and done, I hope you've enjoyed this. There'll be links to my socials in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for joining me on this part of Deadeus for the Game Boy. I mean, imagine if they made a game like this on the Game Boy. That'd be amazing. Anyway, this has been really cool. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you have as well. I must have covered like I feel like I covered about 5 or 6 endings. And that's like half of the game. Actually, I think I managed to do a couple more. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can click on me right now. Over there, there'll be some other things you can watch. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.